And Magik to review. They said, after her light rework, I've been struggling to get value. I may get kills, but not as much as before, and I think I don't provide enough value to my team. I've always liked to brawl, so no big issue on that. But I think my positioning has something wrong. Or my timing, since there are moments I get melted, even if I was sure to be with my other dive tank, DPS. So, my major questions are, how do I get more uptime without mindlessly hitting tanks? That's a good question. I feel like when I leave my team to set up, I'm not providing value. Sometimes everyone dies if the enemy team doesn't have ults. And how do I don't die if more than one enemy looks at me after I dive? I know I have to go when they don't expect me, when they have... Okay. So, let's see what we got. You know, it's really important when you're diving to know who's on your team and how to play accordingly in order to make space and get extra value instead of just getting kills. So who's on your team? We have Emma Mag, very strong front line. They can take a lot of space if you give them the opportunity. Your other DPS is Daredevil. So you want to look to coordinate with him when he's diving or use him as a distraction to get a kill. What's up, Crunchwater? And then for our supports, we have Luna Cloak. So Luna's fantastic. Hopefully we can get that Snowflake going. That would be really nice. And if not, we probably get Daredevil Snowflake. So let's see how we go about it, right? We're on PC, which is nice. I think also it's important to keep in mind, like, value is not just in kills. It's also in attention economy. So let's see. Alright, we're definitely playing like a tank here. Our Daredevil gets a kill. We go in. Nice. I don't mind this because we're up one. I'd prefer if we were to the side a little bit more. I like that we wait till we have our like cooldowns. Okay, now we're down. No, we're still up. I'd be looking for the right person to attack. Yes, this is better. Here we go. Oh no. Go after the supports. I feel like we're playing a bit scared. So we're very conscious right now. We're very conscious about like not getting caught out in the open, which is good, right? But we can't let that overshadow our target priority, right? So I feel like you're like, oh, this is too far. I'm just gonna get wrecked, right? And then we've also already seen that this Thor wants to peel. So right now you can use the Thor wanting to peel to your advantage. Because who's over here? You got these people, and they're actually pushing with you. So if you go over here and you attack this rocket, and then you jump over here, and then if this Thor like turns around and like chases you down, even better if Thor and Gambit turn and chase you down, as you're running you pick up this health pack, even if you die right here and you don't get any kills, that's a win. That buys enough time for your team to solidly get this corner, and you're gonna get, right? So don't be afraid to like die in order to like pull off attention. We definitely want to do it right and not too much. But yeah, your Strange Rod reviews were very helpful. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know. I really appreciate it. But it does work this time. Just be, you know. Oh, punish. Yeah, he's just dead. Nice. Okay. Enemy team is very staggered. Also, I think this is a win. So just for future reference, if anybody's thinking of like putting down a VOD for reviews, in general, losses are much better to learn from than wins. It's much easier to see your mistakes in a loss, but we can still do some stuff. Go. Okay, find who's not in there. Alright, so we've learned some stuff, right? We know this Mag player, I'm assuming they were the one who was on Thor, they peel. And they peel fast. Yo, what's up, Houston? Doing good? How about yourself? So how are we going to use that to our advantage, right? Because we all love playing dive when nobody's peeling. But that doesn't always happen, especially higher ranks, right? Okay, we're down a bunch. We already have our ult. Let's not give anybody ult charge. Let's just get out, right? I'd like to see you start staging here. Okay. Alright, so a couple things here. First of all, I actually don't mind this as much, only because it's the Emma justifies it for you, right? So if we look at Emma, this Emma and both of their tanks have proven that they want to peel and they want to help. So we can take advantage of that by wasting their time and getting them to use their long cooldowns. So here Emma uses Diamond Form, she misses, she has 8 seconds where she's in it, and then once it's over she has 18 full seconds without it completely. And so she's way worse on the front line. She's already out of position. She doesn't have that cooldown. She doesn't have it for peeling. She doesn't have it for staying alive, for canceling ults. So like, this is not bad. Unfortunately, this is not because you did something good. This is because she's bad. But I just want to illustrate the point of like, this is the alternative value that you can get. Now, why is this engagement bad? It's because your team isn't ready yet. I know your Daredevil is in there and you're like, oh, let me help my Daredevil. But it's not really going to help much. Like, a good team here is just going to, like, farm the Daredevil. They're going to push him back. It's really not going to do anything, right? If anything, it puts your team in a bad position. Because now all of these people are like, uh-oh, we're fighting already. Let me just jump down. Now we have a Emma shield out. That's going to start getting broken. I need to, like, work to save my team, right? So if your team is doing something stupid, if your other Daredevil is doing something stupid, don't be afraid to just, like, let him do something stupid alone. And then the last thing is just target priority. Like, tanks have so much health, and they have so many abilities, that we're not going to put out as much pressure. And I feel like we're definitely fighting tanks too much. Okay, now we have our ult. How are we going to use it? And who counters our ult on their team? Are we thinking of that? Okay, so I don't mind this as much. You used your ult to get out some enemy ults, right? So you used your ult, and then immediately the Emma ulted and the Ultron ulted. Not bad. Not a bad trade. Especially because they're on triple support, right? I would have preferred if we were a little closer and we knew what was going on. So a lot of the times what you'll see as Magik is you'll see people get to cover, they'll look out and see, like, they'll use third-person camera, right? So let's just get me through here. Let's just assume we're like, let's see, where's a good spot? Let's just assume we're up here, and this Ultron's like a little lower, right? Then we can see where the enemy team is first. We can like peek out with our third-person camera, see. Then we go back behind cover, and then we ult with the plan, right? I think we're a little bit too far here. Specifically because of this like lip here, we can't just walk out. We have to actually use either our portal or our dashes to engage. We use a portal, now we have to use our dash, right? Whereas if we're up here, we can actually drop down and then portal and do damage with the movement ability that we're in. So I want to keep that distance in mind when we're starting our ult. And then yeah, when we're in this triple support meta right now, you kind of have to use your ult more liberally. So again, I don't mind it because we're forcing out some ults. We still get some value in it, but it's not as much value as we could have gotten. Go in, go in. Good. Okay, find who's not in the ult. Oh, they rocket ulted. Never mind. There's a lot of the times right now, Gambit players aren't very confident and they're not super solid, and most of the time they're gonna miss somebody on their team. So let's see who on their team doesn't have the Gambit ult. Rocket doesn't have it, right? Looks like Daredevil has it. No, Daredevil doesn't. Like, yeah, he literally missed like his entire team. Nobody got it except for him. So if the rocket ult wasn't here, that's something to keep in mind. And generally you can do it positionally. It's only people in front of them. So if you notice the Gambit's up front, there's probably somebody behind him that might not have it. opportunity for a play for a character like Magik. Oh. Okay, now it's over. Dire, get out. For sure.
My strength is back.
Okay, I'd like to see some staging here. We've approached from the front just about every time.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Good. Maybe go up top, maybe go down below. Good. Nice. I like that we don't use the little demon. Because we're trying to be quiet. Okay, they have a daredevil. So check out what you're doing here. So I know we talked about value in alternative ways. So if you're sitting right here, Daredevil is looking at you, Ultron's aware, Rocket's turn to look at you, and Gambit's turn to look at you. So you have at least 3, kind of 4 people. 3.5 people looking at you. You haven't taken any damage, you haven't used any abilities, and you didn't get a kill. But you've taken attention away. Now if you chill here, and you force their hand, and they're, you know, a lot of the times in neutral, these supports, they're going to be like, oh, there's somebody over here. I can't, like, else I'm going to be scared. So let me help my Daredevil and, like, attack this peeler. What does that do? Look at this. Look. Mag's almost dead. You haven't even done anything, and you almost killed Mag, literally just by positioning. That's because of you, because his healers are not healing him. Right? He's getting healed, you're over here. And now they both turn. He stops getting healed for half a second, and you almost win. If you stay there, and like make your presence known and play peekaboo, you kill this Mag. It's crazy. You almost kill the Emma too. And now the other hidden benefit is, since we're on these sidelines, this Daredevil is now attacking you, but guess who he's not attacking? Because like if you were playing over here like you were earlier with your team, now instead this Daredevil comes over here, jumps through here, and gets to your team, right? But now he has to contest you and choose to fight one-on-one, right? So that's another like hidden value. And all of this is before we have even started engaging in match. Sorry. I got something stuck in my throat. Okay, stand behind Emma. Good. Also, who's ready for Ultron season? It's gonna be Ultron, Luna. If Gambit's not banned, Gambit. If Gambit is banned, probably Cloak. Who's ready? Season 5.5.
You stopped them in their tracks. I climbed out of limbo. This is nothing.
All right, once again, we're drawing attention from the Daredevil. He's not doing his thing. Okay, he backed off. Now, oh, keep going up there. Okay, you guys are up 1. Just go find a support. Good. How's the stream going? Good. What's up, Purple? How you doing? Off to a good start. Oh, Ultron! Ultron! Nice. You definitely have the brawl down, right? I feel like we have a good understanding of like how brawls work, who we should be a little bit better target priority, but you're able to like keep track of people and like the flow of the game pretty well, I think, which is pretty big. Again, I just want to point this out. Look at the attention you're pulling away. Rocket is looking at you. He's not healing his team. So they have less support on the front line. Now Ultron is looking over here, but you went away. Now we're in the front. Now they can heal everybody and keep track of you, right? All right, let's look at ult economy. Ultron's basically guaranteed to almost always have his ult, except for like right after he uses it. Rocket used his last fight and Gambit used his last fight. So I'm thinking like Gambit probably gets his quicker, right? Actually drawing the new Squirrel Girl skin. Ooh. I need to look at the skins again because I only saw through the video. I saw somebody was posting in like the Rivals Discord more info. Yes, this is good. This is what you want. Now we're fighting over here. Good. Oh, a little bit of mechanics. Okay, we're all just blowing it at the same time. I'm not a big fan of this. I much prefer staggering out your ults to each their own, but I think if you wait, it's more effective. Sandwich Land comic book line. I'm super psyched. I'll have to see it. See, this is why we stagger. Because they staggered their ults. They weren't all going off at the same time. And they actually win this fight. Right, because we ult at the same time as their Mag and their Ultron. Our cloak is going off. So now that it's half over, now the Ultron's ult is over. They have 4 seconds. Now they have Gambit ult going. So we're not going to finish off our ult. And now they crush, right? And then at the last second, once it's looking very likely, now they have a finishing Daredevil ult to like crush it. And now the fight's over. Way to pick up a kill though. On the way out. Not bad. Good.
You stopped them in their tracks. Down to 30 seconds. This is a critical mission. Move it. I got you. Final 10 seconds.
Good. We're fighting on the side. Alright, Ultron is ulted, Rocket is ulted, Gambit is ulted, Ultron's next up. Obviously, it's kind of hard as Magik to kill an Ultron, so if you have the opportunity, go for him. If not, my target would be Gambit right here. I'd be going for Gambit, because he's next up on the support ults. I like this. Good heads up. Find Gambit. This is, I believe, high diamond, low GM. I don't even mind a little bit of peeling. Good. Go up there. Go up there. Go up there. Go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. Okay. Not bad. Okay, how are we going to do on defense? Oops. Okay, see? This is what I was talking about. When DPSs are on the side flank, this Moon Knight, if you weren't here, he walks all the way up here, and he gets a perfect angle on your tanks. He walks all the way up here, and he gets a perfect angle on your DPS for free, right? So good. Makes sense. They play pretty good. Always love singing Magik. Yeah, they're fun to review. Again, now we're fighting good. Make them force you out. Obviously they're fighting a 1v2, right? But what does that mean for your team? If you're fighting a 1v2 here, they have 2 people who are trying to force you out of here. That means somewhere else it's lopsided. And do we find where? He's fighting a 1v2. You're fighting a 1v2. So these people should be fighting together. Unfortunately, they're not. But I think you guys pick up a kill anyway. Yeah, they killed the Daredevil. Yeah, because he cheated. What role do I usually play? I pretty much exclusively play tank. It's just the one I enjoy. I can play the other ones, I just don't have fun. I get bored really quickly. Oh, for a second I thought we were letting the devil out. No, I still haven't done a Daredevil review. I think one person has posted a Daredevil request, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Who's my favorite tank? Probably Hulk. Hulk's very fun. Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen this yet because you didn't have Strange. This ability is actually really good. I would prefer to use it later and not as just an opening like in neutral. It's very good to like stop people from getting away and securing kills at the end. Okay, we see the... Oh, that's just awareness. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, we're portaling. They have a support ult going off. We have a Luna ult coming up and a Cloak ult going off. Cloak ult's over. Here's our Luna ult. Find a support. Find a support. Yes, go up there. Yes, good. Oh, we lost track. There he is. Get him. Oh, we switched targets and then he ults. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I don't mind it. We got the kill though. Good. Okay. Rocket's very difficult to track. Oh, what is this? No, we gotta get to health pack. So we gotta know the situation, right? We're cleaning up. Our supports aren't here, right? And we know like the fight's almost over. The second we see this portal, you're gonna be like, oh no. And we're looking this way and we don't see any supports. It's like, I gotta get out of here. So the second I see this is like threat assessment. I'm done. This also, the way you can go about doing this is just having like a timer in your head of like how long has the engagement been going and how much time do we have left for the people who died at the beginning to come back for their team and our team. And since we're defending, their attack is actually closer, their spawn is closer on this specific map than our spawn is. So their timer is shorter. So in general, it's better to get out and then recontest. We also have only given it one tick. So we could get out and then re-engage when we're halfway through this one. Right? So. And then, yeah. We can't be ulting here. We gotta ult around the corner. That's a really bad habit.
My soul, my minion. A nice deep freeze. Mutant kind is better off. Just in time. Thanks.
All right, hang on.
My soul is stubborn.
Okay, who's here? Right? We have two supports getting attacked by a tank. We actually killed their support, which is really nice. Our tank dies. So when our tank dies, our chances of getting this point are 0 because we don't have portal. We don't have a tank. You're going to die really quickly. These people are under attack. So this is just awareness of like, okay, this fight's over. Instead, I got this kill. Let me just push this Strange off my supports. But since we don't do that, the amount of time we give up is like 15 seconds, right? So how far does this point get pushed in 15 seconds? How much space does the enemy team take before we get back and have a full group fight? Because like instead of dying there, if we regroup, now we're helping these people. This Strange is pushed back, right? This person is over here because we regrouped and we have 4 people backing up to here. We don't do that. Now Cloak dies. This point is like famous for it, right? Now we're fighting 3v5, almost 3v6. We back up. Okay, now we're down again. Now we're fighting 4v6. And this is one long stagger that you can prevent. Every single person on the team has the power to prevent this by saying, the fight is over, I'm done, right? We still haven't recovered. We lost all this space. Now we get a pick Now it's 4v4, but they still have momentum, and we're low. And now we've stabilized. So in that time, the payload has got from here all the way up to here, and this team has taken all of this space. This fight is incredibly difficult as an attacker. So lose the point, and then take this fight. It's so much better than this fight. Now let's go back. What do we do once we spawn?
Back from limbo.
There, Daredevil's dead. Now we're fighting with the corner. Good. I don't mind brawling here. Nice. Okay, hold the corner. Don't go too crazy. Hold the corner. I don't mind that chain. Stay out. Nice. Okay, they double support ult. So here I'm like, what can you do, right? This Strange is ulting your team. I like the idea that you're like, I'm gonna pop him up and maybe mess up his follow-up, right? But it's not really necessary. You have two tanks here. They both have shields. Your Luna ults, like, it's just not the right situation. Instead, if you continue on your path and you're over here, these people ignore you. And then you notice, once again, Gambit misses somebody, right? They're bad because they double ult. And so it doesn't matter as much. But this is the opportunity that you want to look for. Bro, it's crazy that we can get to GM and like high diamond with still double support ults. It's so bad. Oh no! Okay, he misses anyway. That's wild. Bro, the mag bubbled you on accident. Please do not ult here. You guys are up so much in momentum. No! Oh, that's 3 wasted ults. Oh no, we gotta be counting momentum, guys. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6v6, but you guys have so much momentum. So like this Strange ult is fine, right? We got, now it's clear we're gonna win. This Daredevil ult is a little questionable, but we're trying to win the fight. I get it. Your Magik ult after all this is too much, right? Especially because we're on defense. When you're on defense, you have to hold your ults more. Because on attack, these guys can just lose 2 fights, get 4 or 5 of your ults up, and they have 6, and you guys have 4, right? Not gonna lie, when you said don't ult there, I was like, oh no, such a good ult. I don't mind, not for Magik though, like, I don't mind the Strange ult. Even the Daredevil is like, eh. But especially now that we've already have 2 other ults. To be fair, that was before the Daredevil. Yeah. Because like now for the next fight, we're screwed. We used 6 ults. They're coming up on Strange ult. They're coming up on Daredevil ult. Gambit ult gets his ult really quickly. You guys are going to be... The next fight is like already lost here. It's better to hold off and not ult than to ult early in most cases. Most cases. Not all. It also depends on what, if you're on attack or defense, right?
I am Dark Child.
So the way you figure out like if it's a good ult or not is just based on like the momentum of the fight and if you're gonna win. If you can win a fight without an ult, it's way better. Sometimes even losing a fight but you keep your ult is better. Here we go. Now they have Strange ult. Now they have Daredevil ult. You guys have nothing. It's so unfortunate. Now I know maybe you're thinking here like, yeah, but I'm not a support. Like I can't help this. They have Strange ult. What can you do if you're Magik, right? And you do have your ult. and let's play the what if game, right? You have your ult. We didn't use it, but the rest of your team did. So let's say you're sitting over here and you're thinking like, man, my whole team just ulted. What am I going to do? I'm going to ult early. I'm going to force the issue. I'm going to sit in this corner, and the second I see somebody, I'm going to call out to my team and be like, hey, I'm going to ult early and try to force something out. So we sit here, we watch, we see, oh shoot, Strange is up top. I need to go in. I see these guys, I'm just going to ult. And then if I'm ulting here, I'm in their face. Even if the Strange still continues with his plan, he doesn't have help, right? He has no healing. And then you hold off the follow-up. And maybe Daredevil's, because we saw earlier, right? Since you were on the flank, Daredevil was also on the flank. Maybe we take that fight. Like, it's a really good idea. Yeah, I think I learned more about mistaking kills for progress. There's a reason people go 35 and 4 or Mark Zace and still lose the game. Not every kill progresses the objective. Exactly. Yep. We actually watched a Celestial Psylocke who went like, I'm pretty sure it was like 44 and 0 or 44 and 1 or something, and lost the game. And it was like, it just doesn't help. Like, the point is more important. Gotta play objective. We gotta understand like how we're helping. So here, I actually like this. I like we go in, and again, like, we pull the attention of supports. Now we gotta recognize like, okay, I need a health pack. Luckily, there's one right here, so you could get this. I guarantee this Luna is not healing very effectively. This Gambit's not healing very effectively, and Rocket. These two full turn on you. This one kind of turns to you, right? And that leaves your team to do wonderful things. All we gotta do is be in the right position. But then we go for a kill, right? We go for the kill, because we're like, if I kill the supports, they're not healing. You don't have to kill a support to make it to where they're not healing. And we die for it.
Limbo doesn't let go that easy.
We still haven't recovered, by the way, from using all 6. We use all 6 ults on defense, and we haven't recovered yet. It's been 2 fights now.
It seems we have company.
Like that, it's so important. Good. Now the Daredevil doesn't have access. Good. Nice. Good attempt. Oh, we gotta be careful here. So whenever you're fighting on the flank, right? On the side angles, we gotta know where like danger is and plan accordingly. So the second he like drops, I'm thinking, okay, my job is done. Like, I can peek out here maybe and like take a look, but I don't want to chase because he has made it to safety and your job is now accomplished. You didn't get a kill, no, but the Daredevil is not on the flank. You now have control of the high ground. You can sit right here and you can look for an opportunity. You can come over here and look for an opportunity. Yeah, but we definitely don't want to drop. Yeah, like a cat being in the backline stops that support from healing. Even if we don't get the kill, they've been functionally dead while the engagement lasts. Yep, exactly. Cap's amazing at that.
By the eye of Agamotto.
I am ready to put on a show.
Yeah, so again, I'd prefer like we got healed up here. And I'd prefer if you go back up to here, assess a situation and like wait for an opportunity. And then we're denying it. Even over here, look again, this Daredevil wants to come over here. He gets attacked and he's like, maybe not, but he waits it out, right? That's so good. I wish you would have just kept going and been here. And then been like, oh, look at this. Opportunity, let's go. Okay, we have a minute and 20 seconds left. I'm fine with this ult. Yeah, go get a kill. Good. Now, why is the timer important here, right? I said we have a minute left. It's because we only have so much time to charge another ult. And ult right now is not as valuable as an ult at 0 seconds or overtime, right? So we need to make sure we're getting our ult charge. So I'd play a little more aggressively here. Good. Nice, you guys got a kill. Stay up close. Good, yes, we saw an opportunity. Let's go. Bro, look at this. You're fighting 2v1 over here, and they're trying to push with the Daredevil, and it's doing nothing because they don't have any support. They don't have a Luna, right? This is helping so much. The Gambit's trying, but he can't save this, right? He can't save this by himself. Now, I mean, sometimes their team is bad and they don't clean up, but like, you gave your team a very good opportunity here. So I don't mind it. Now, once I see a mag bubble on a Luna, I know, okay, I'm probably not gonna kill, and my timer is up, right? Because I'm gonna have some people on me, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna dash up here and like get out. And like that's like awareness of that. But even this is like not bad. Oh, get the health pack. Get out. Oh, your Groot screwed you over. That'll happen. That's why we want to not go main, right? We don't want to go back main, because if we go up here, then what happens is they chase us, right? The only two options is, let's say you pick up this health pack and dash up here, if Magik's is long enough. If it's not, like, I guess dash here and then walk up here. They're either going to chase you, or they're going to walk back to point and give up and go help their team. If they chase you up here, that's more time that they're not on the front line, and you're fighting 1v2, your team's fighting a winning battle. If you go this way, and they chase you, they get to do both. They get to chase you and go towards their team, right?
Down to 30 seconds. I climbed up. Stand strong. We're going to have fun. So close. This is your big chance.
Another hidden benefit that we haven't talked about yet is if you start here and we go down this way, we don't take any damage. We don't take any damage, right? We don't take any damage, and we have a full health bar right here. I know we're feeling the pressure because the cart is close, but we gotta know like how fast our character is, and we gotta be over here. And then like if the cart was any closer, then sure, we gotta dive on it. But you had time here. We gotta go around, and then we still have full health. We don't have to like wait here. We're already, you know, functionally dead before we even get to do anything.
The final 10 seconds. Come, my minion.
Now the cart's just too close. We do have a mag. Actually, now we have a cloak ult, so just go. Cloak ult, just go. Because the health doesn't matter. Fight the Luna! Fight the Luna! Fight the Luna! Fight the Luna! Who's ulted on their team?
I am ready to put on a show.
Okay, now I know Luna has ulted. Rocket's ulted. Now Gambit's next. Find the Gambit. There he went! There he went! Chase the Gambit! Oh, do we know the combo? Ah, we missed. That's alright. That's a tough combo. Nice. I don't mind this. Gambit, 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 Gambit. He's the one. He's gonna have his ult next. Yeah, okay. Gambit died. Luckily, yeah. That target priority is so important. Finding the support that doesn't have their ult yet, or who is next up for their ult, is so important. It wins so many games. So, yeah, a lot to learn there. Definitely too much brawling. I'd go on the side, go find that hidden value, play peekaboo, you know, pull their attention away, and recognize the value that you are giving your team. Okay? So, anyway, hope this helps. Take care. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and all that stuff. And God bless. I'll catch you next time. Bye.